So, if I did my job right here and I prepped for this, there's going to be some graphics going on right now, which will be great. It'll look a little different. So if you're, fingers crossed. If it doesn't do that, John still stinks at Adobe. That's fine. So if you're listening to this on the podcast, it might be worth your while to jump into the YouTube channel and take a look that way. And like I said, subscribe there. Sheffield United. Michael, you mentioned this, and I got a feeling that your pick is going to be kind of off the cuff, and it's tough. It's tough to pick people for these three teams that we are pretty sure are going to go down, but I did my best, right? So for my pick for Sheffield United, I promise they're going to get a little bit more realistic as we go forward, but I got Kellen Acosta. Of the Columbus Crew fame, of MLS Cup fame, of playing in the CONCACAF Champions League. He's put in some good minutes. The reason I picked this guy, A, he's free somewhat because he's a free agent right now. B, he's only 28, so he's not like some old bag. I don't think you're going to get more than like a year out of this guy, but whatever. He's a winner. He's won at multiple places, and he makes the locker room better every place he's been. I know there's some American bias, and I probably should have waited to put this guy on till later, I guess, even though we started with Sheffield, because Europeans are going to turn this podcast off right now. That's fine.
I was going to say, this is a step down, right? And I'm from Ohio. I'm a Crew fan, so I'm joking. Hold on. Yeah. Don't leave. But I'm just making a joke.
But I think when your ship is going to shit, the one place you got to look to for some solidarity and for some calm is center defensive mid. I think because we've watched the Prem so closely for the past few years, we've both seen that position is maybe the most important position on the field. And I just don't see them having anyone that's that good, but they need someone in there. I also think so many teams need this position, and it's the hardest position to pick up. Like, full stop. City included. So, my pick, Kellen Acosta. He's a free agent, won't cost you any money. I know people are going to scoff at this. I know people are going to turn it off. But put a winner in the midfield. Dylan will love it. I know that.
Dylan will love it, 100%. You may just go right after you?
Yeah, roll it.
Okay. I got Todd Cantwell from Rangers. I think he has 3 goals, 2 assists in the Scottish League. Kind of found some form last year and this year after leaving Norwich. I think, listen, you got Archer up top. He's pretty good. We've seen him in spurts. He can do a job. He can score some goals. Reality is you have 15 goals in the Prem this year, which is the lowest in the league. I don't think you need to bring Bobby Firmino in. I know that's a report right now, but I think you need something in the middle of the park to transition defense to offense. He can kind of play like a pseudo 8. He's not really a defensive mid, but he plays a little bit box to box, can kind of go on those wings. I think he'll help a counter, which is what you're going to be playing under a lot. And I think it's like 7 or 8 million. Like, that's his market value right now. He's 25. He could help you in the championship for sure. He tore the championship up because you're probably going to go down. I think it's a good investment to go get Todd Cantwell.
Yeah, I think that's the hardest part with these teams is, like, do you spend money on a guy that is only going to have X amount of years, might not stay if it's you have to pinpoint these picks so precisely to make it make sense that it's actually kind of the more difficult thing that we've ever done. I like Cantwell. I've said before, like, when he was at Norwich, huge talent and like just couldn't really keep it together or figure it out. I don't really know what happened there. I'm glad that he's at Rangers finding some form. All right, Burnley.